Hi, today I will show you how to create cinematic lighting in Photoshop. First of all, the light on this subject is clearly coming from the left when the artificial light source I created is coming from the right. So, to match the lighting, and make it easier on myself, I will flip the subject. Now, I will add a brightness and contrast adjustment layer, and a levels adjustment layer, then move the sliders to my liking to make the subjects match more to the environment. This is more realistic and overall makes the scene more cinematic. Here comes the fun part, highlights. For these I will use a hue and saturation adjustment layer, using a clipping mask to keep the adjustment in the boundaries of the image. Just to be clear, I also used clipping masks for all my other adjustments. I will move the sliders to match the color, vibrance, and luminance to create the perfect highlights. Then press Ctrl I on my layer mask to invert the selection and paint the highlights. Watching me paint highlights is kind of boring, so I will speed up the footage. I now use an exposure adjustment layer to add as shadows. A common mistake to avoid when making shadows is, don't be afraid to make the shadows too dark. The fact is, sometimes light doesn't even reach areas in a large amount, so, in some cases, shadows should be pitch black. Just adding some adjustments to get the look right. Nothing new here. More shadows again. Now for part 2 of the highlights. I will merge my subject layers into a group to keep them organized. I then hold Ctrl and click on my subject's layer mask. I then go into Edit, then select Stroke from the drop-down menu. Usually, it takes many tries to get the color right, but I got lucky this time. I simply erase parts I don't want, and paint parts back in to create cinematic rim lighting. Now go to the top layer on the layers panel and use the whopping shortcut, Ctrl, Shift, Alt, E. This merges all images and duplicates them at the same time, making it possible to do a camera raw filter. I won't go in depth on the filter as I plan to make a video on it in the future, so for now I will speed it up. And there you have it. That's how to make epic lighting in Photoshop. Hope you enjoyed the final image. I will put a link in the description for the image so you can try this out for yourself. Have a nice day. Bye.